Any night you turn on the news, y'all, it's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing all the way from Ferguson to Jerusalem. Let's talk about it. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. The criminals have badges and guns. That's it. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. To Washington, Houston, we have a problem. For housing, education, not enough funds, cause we pay the real criminals badges and guns. Check it out, y'all, there's a Mike Brown in every town. Don't try to tell me that America was found. We've been slaughtering innocents from the very beginning. Our country's been the big game while spitting half-assed facts. Here's one for you. All people are created equal, right? Right? Right! Except apparently blacks, folks got declared 3/5 when Christ wrote the Constitution. And ever since then, even it, we keep abusing mass confusion on our own stated principles. Leaves the empire seeming invincible. Murder with impunity when shot by a cop. While prosecutors listen to the block non-stop. They prosecute the block non-stop from Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. The criminals have badges and guns. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. To Washington, Houston, we have a problem. For housing, education, not enough funds, because we paid the real criminals badges and guns. Palestine folks are on the front line. A massacre, the Nakba gave rise in time to all the crimes that you might now find. 750,000 refugees on the run. Exodus, chased by guns. People as a book, allegiance is undone. After 1,000 years of solidarity, sons, brothers killing each other. What's the function? Supporting leaders with no compunction. Destroying everywhere, every town, every junction. Career is institutional corruption. From Tel Aviv all the way back to Langley. For a millennium, Jews, Muslims, one family. Colonial schemes, the root tragedy and history. Across the globe, authorities claim security, but peace need not be a fantasy for anybody. Need not be a fantasy for anybody. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. Ferguson to Jerusalem. The criminals have badges. Y'all are feeling the groove over here. Feel free to get up and dance, you know what I mean? Get down. So check it out, y'all. U.S. weapons in the hands of Israelis infect the whole region with imperial rabies. Disease is driving, regime's crazy, serving a hegemon by killing babies, not just abroad, but across the U.S. Weapons used in Palestine by the IDF, IDF all over the world. Where else? To your right and left, all over U.S. streets, like the CIA. an enemy of peace, undermining human rights from the west to east. A beast like all police intelligence agencies, beasts of death, medical emergencies. I'm here to help you feel a little urgency, to connect seemingly separate dots internationally. Help you see how we all humanity shares the same interest in restraining police. We're a family, like all others. Cain and Abel murdering our own brothers. Police act with impunity. Their brothers abused while claiming to protect and serve others. Paramilitaries serving corporate bosses. Communities forced to bear crosses. Innocent people gunned down every day. Have fun now, don't turn away. Tomorrow offers crucial opportunities to support any of the many communities targeted by authorities around the planet. Revolution needs to happen. Help plan it from Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. The criminals have badges. From Ferguson to Jerusalem to Washington, Houston, we have a problem. For housing, education, not enough funds to repay the real criminals, badges and guns. From Ferguson to Jerusalem. Ferguson to Jerusalem. Ferguson is anywhere, USA. Ferguson is Washington. Ferguson is Richmond. Ferguson is Baltimore. That shit is wherever you live. Welcome to America, y'all. About the origins of the evidence. They lie about the origins of the evidence. Lie about the numbers of Americans watched immense, too large for them to calculate this size. Self-serving lies by the government's eyes. Computing power unmatched in history, presuming the power to wiretap humanity. It's insanity how large the hubris looms. The government's watching you in the bathroom and they lie about it. At every opportunity, sustained abuses of every community. Unity across Washington, D.C., all three branches against the people we see. Bush signed a secret presidential decree. Obama talked a big game, but presidentially did everything he could to entrench the Bush legacy. A complex, composed of military industry that Eisenhower 6 years before anticipated be rising in the wings for generations growing. The future of democracy sowing. The future is at stake, you can start by knowing. It's the NSA against the Constitution. We the people are the ones our government is abusing. We can force any agency to make a new choice. When we build a movement, each raising a voice. Each a movement, each raising a voice. Years since World War I, the FBI versus free speech has held the gun. Constitutional rights on the run. The Palmer raids, the first but not the last one. Fast forward 40 years to the real Reds there. McCarthy wore a number, but the FBI was there. They were everywhere. They knew what you wore to bed. They prosecuted people for the things that I had. Never forget that the FBI tried to drive MLK to suicide. No one even knows how Brother Malcolm died. Fred Hampton killed in his own house inside the Fed's bomb. Earth after Judy Berry and lied. Those lies go all the way up the chain of command. The agencies lie to judges when on the stand the director and Hodgson, the man. remember what time it is. No. Give it up for this band, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.